back to Dussy TV. I'm Caszie Bird and I am joined by Ian Bird for another episode of Dussy Uncovered. It's been a little while. Not seen you. Well, I've seen you, but I've not seen you. The guys haven't seen us.
It's a heavy weekend. We just needed an extra day to recover and compose ourselves ready for Dussy Uncovered.
Absolutely. And we've had a couple of games postponed, so it's sort of delayed doing a video, really, hasn't it? So let's kickstart and roll back to a couple of weeks previous. Your games being postponed. Talk to the guys about that.
Well, we started off with, I don't know if people remember, really cold weather, and it was a frozen pitch that was called off away at Swaffham. Yeah. And then last week we were due to be at Haverhill Borough, who apparently play on a 3G pitch, but for some reason it was moved to a grass pitch and then was waterlogged. So that was 2 weeks on the trot that we didn't play. So that was really frustrating when we were on a good run and hoping to keep that run going. But fortunately, this Saturday we were back at home.
Yep. How did the run continue?
And the run did continue. Well, the unbeaten run continued. We were playing Stanway Stanway Pegasus, who were top of the table.
Yeah.
So expected a tough game, and it was a tough game.
Yeah.
But despite the fact that we had quite a lot of players, and we've got more injuries again at the moment, which is frustrating. But we put in a really good performance, and drew 0-0.
Yeah.
Perhaps a little bit unlucky not to pinch it right at the end as well.
Yeah, the boys done really well to defend and keep the goals, because they were really pushing. I think the second half, to me, I mean, I know nothing about football. We all know I'm here for the celebrations, but not for the actual football in itself. But for me, it did feel like they were really pushing our boys, in the second half quite a lot. But they were keeping really calm and composed and really defending our goals. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was a debuting goal for Kingsley Barnes, who just signed for us. Fantastic addition to the squad. He had a good game. And in front of him, the back four were fantastic, as well as I can ever remember. And Sam Wales, captain, was just fantastic. So really pleased with that. But it was a I've mentioned the back four and Kingsley, but it was a good all-round team display. Everyone put a shift in. So
yeah, absolutely.
And as you say, it kept that unbeaten run going. So that's now 6 games unbeaten, 3 wins, 3 draws, and that's the sort of form that we need.
Yeah, definitely. And for it to be against the top of the table as well was just sort of, that was nice. Everyone kind of came away from the game and was like, oh, sad we didn't see a goal, but glad with the result. So, yeah, it was really good. I think the teams are all sort of starting to wind down a bit for Christmas, but the first team aren't.
Well, no, the Anglian Com has a break for Christmas, so the reserves had their last game on Saturday. They won away at Yarmouth 2-0, so that was really good.
Yeah.
Brandon and Harry Blossom, who's back, first time back from injury, he got a gold man of the match performance for him, so that's really encouraging for us. So that's the end for the reserves. The A team have finished until after Christmas as well, but as you say, the first team just keep going. So we've got a game this Saturday at home to Harwich, and then on the 30th we're away at Holbeach. So, and both those teams are above us in the table. So
that's what I was saying. Going to say that both those teams are above us. So let's just talk a bit about this Saturday. The Nest are actually closing down for Christmas, but they're doing hot drinks on the day. But because they're going to have their food thing closed, the club is going to
lay on sausage rolls and mince pies for everyone.
Yeah,
free sausage rolls and mince pies for everyone at half time. So come along. There's no Anglian Com games. So come along, give us a look. And hopefully you'll be surprised if you've never been before. The standard is really good. You can watch in a seat or behind the glass at the Nest. So if it's a horrible day, I don't know what the weather forecast is like, but you can watch from behind the glass and have a sausage roll and a mince pie and see some good football. So come along.
Absolutely. I would definitely recommend making sure that you've got a thick puffer jacket and a hat at least, because there is sometimes a bit of a wind chill there, but it is lovely. And even if you do want to stand outside in the grounds, there's plenty of shelter where the seating is and just slightly behind it for you to be able to stand. I know quite a lot of our supporters who are regular goers like to stand rather than sit, don't they?
They do, and a lot of people will say about the Nest, oh, you can't have a beer there, and we say that as well.
Yeah,
But
I do.
we will be we'll be going for a beer after the game back to the cottage in Thorpe. So you're more than welcome to come along and join us and meet the team after the game as well. We're still looking for a sponsor for the game, so if anyone wants to sponsor that game, then get in touch with us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's set to be a really good, really good afternoon. So that's about it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, the ladies they lost in the cup on Sunday. They were playing against higher league opposition. And I know that the league is now the priority for them, but they went out of the cup competition, so that was a shame for them.
Yeah.
The Vets went all the way to Kings Lynn the week before last, and then had their game abandoned, which all sounded a bit dodgy on the basis that we were winning. But that's now been rearranged for after Christmas, so they're now going to break for Christmas as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's only really the first team that keep going over Christmas with a few games.
And we're a really worthwhile team to come and watch in Norwich. We
Absolutely.
really are.
We believe so.
We do believe so. I back us. So yeah, come along to the Nest in Helsden. We'll put the address in the description box below. Grab yourself a free sozzy roll and a little mince pie. And yeah, it'll be a really good afternoon for everyone.
And we will do an uncovered this Sunday, which will be Christmas Eve. So we'll make sure that we give a report of how the game went. Do a bit.
That was a very firm. We will.
Well, you'll be the boss.
Look, I might be on some prosecco Christmas Eve, so you guys might be for a real treat.
A real surprise. Yeah. But yeah, we'll do a bit of a mid-season review and just talk about a few things. Maybe we'll have some news on some transfer because we're talking to a few players this week. We've recently brought in a new coach in Ben Greer, who joined the management team for the club as well. So lots of good things going on.
Great job warming up the goalie on Saturday, wasn't he?
He was indeed, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really exciting. Yeah, big welcome to Ben and a big welcome to Kingsley. It's great to have them both on board and yeah, fabulous. We might even have some news about the next Dussy event as well.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah, really good. Right, okay, I think we'll leave it there. Well,
see you next week.
I would see you. Hang on, I've not finished.
Okay.
I was going to say I would cheers you, but you've not got a cup, so see you next week.
Bye.